Alrighty, people. DTN Living Life. I'm Tex. My wife Dawn sitting up inside the car there. We are in the Wacky World yard, as I call it, Wackaroosla yard. However, waiting on breakdown to take care of a little issue, and then we'll be on our way. We are going to take out the Euhomy right there, that guy there. I'm going to take it to Iowa. I forget where, council or something like that, Iowa. And it's got a little issue with it, with the door not opening up correctly. So we're going to have that fixed real quick and easy. However, this video is in reference to somebody was making comments about cooler and keeping ice cold and things like that. So we're going to touch base on what we've been using here, which happens to be this Euhomy, Euhomy, or whatever you want to call it. It is a unit that literally takes a AC or DC plug. It comes with both. It will keep your products cold. It's a small compartment. Open it up because I got the wire inside there right this moment. But yeah, as you can see, it's holding, there's 5 bottles that are about 14 ounce, 16 ounce bottles for my wife's wine. There's 4 water bottles, 5 water bottles. There's some coconut water underneath there, some brisk tea, and then some little bottles of V8. So as you can tell, we don't keep food products in it very often. What food products we do stick in there are food products for the day. We don't carry food overnight. We're usually passing a grocery store somewhere or something to that effect, and we'll stop and get that. But this little guy, here's things I want to point out that people need to pay attention to when getting a cooler. It's the simple factor of the coolers that you see out there that are running off of power. Someone will say that they keep up to 30 degrees cooler than the temperature around it, or 40 degrees, or let's go to the max, let's go 50 degrees, okay, cooler than the temperature around. However, people are leaving these things inside people's trunks, inside the car, and we've all watched the Weather Channel. We see they talk about 80 degrees, the car heats up to 120. So okay, at 30 degrees cooler, then that means it's 90. At 50 degrees, that means it's 70 degrees. So do you want to reach in and grab your water or whatever you keep in there and drink it, and it's between 70 and 90 degrees? Okay, so pay attention to what it says it'll actually do. This guy here actually says it'll freeze it, and you can set the temperature gauge down to freezing. I think it goes down to 4 degrees. So yeah, it goes well into freezing. We haven't tried it there. We've just used it as refrigeration. We set it at 34 degrees, and it'll come across and give us a reading of either 32 to 37, 38 sometimes. But that's the reading that comes across saying that it's set, it's come on and start cooling at. Okay, so it does not run continuously. It will cool just like a regular refrigerator. When it finally gets to a spot, it shuts off. Out of the tests that I've seen other people do, this thing uses 35 watts of power overnight. So in a 8 to 10 hour time, it uses 35 watts. So that means it does not use much of your battery life. It will plug into a 12 volt. That's the cord that was inside of it. It will also plug into electric. I have that cord inside my backpack. So it comes with both of those. Does real well at keeping temperatures and keeping stuff cool. We use it, of course, when we're sitting with the car off. Okay, it's not running, but if we was to plug it into a battery backup that we have, or that we will get, let me rephrase that we will get, then yeah, it will use 35 watts in 8 to 10 hours. So you figure 70 watts in a day's use is not bad. But most places we go to have some type of power, whether it be the car's 12 volt, the unit's 12 volt, or the campground It's electric. And yeah, you can get a solar panel to power it too. Now we don't have that. It has been in consideration, but yet we haven't got into that. But yeah, we got it off of Amazon. We purchased it when it was on special for $149. I think they're running about $189 now. It holds up real well. So there you go. A little advertisement for one of the products that we use.